Alright guys, episode 2 has just dropped. Home. On the top of my head I can't really think of who that would associate with. But what do I expect to see in this episode? Obviously, what the hell's up with Melisandre? Hell of a bombshell to leave us with last time. Not a bad one, not a good one, just a what? I want to see Bran. Hopefully he'll be in this one. If he's not going to be in the first one, he'll be in this one at least. So, home it is. Let's get on with it. Holy shit. That was a hell of an episode. I think I wrote like 4 A4 pages worth of notes. Where to start? Obviously, Jon Snow. I think it was well known, or it's easily seen, that this was going to come eventually. It means Kit lied to us in all his interviews. But damn, that's my theory wrong. So, Melisandre is down. The Dovas has to convince her to do something. And then, as we'll remember, the person she's on about is Thoros of Myr. He's the guy who resurrected Beric Dondarrion before they tried to keep us in a little bit of suspense, but we all knew it's coming. Everyone's out of the room. Ghost wakes up, symbolic of Jon waking up. Could be. And I can't wait to see. When you do wake up, what's your first thing you'll do if you were just killed and betrayed by your men? Are you obviously you must be happy that you're alive. Probably feeling pretty fucked and betrayed and super angry. And then knowing that there's a White Walker army on the way. Good stuff. But you'd probably be happy to see Sansa again if she reaches it. Yeah. Apart from that, let's start from the beginning. Finally, Bran. I get to see Bran and his power. But not only do we get to see Bran, we get to see little Ned, little Benjen, and Lyanna Stark. Our first glimpse of her, I'm pretty sure. A pretty safe bet we're going to see more of her. Or at least older version of her. Sir Rodrik as well. Funny enough that all of them are dead. Well, Benjen presumed dead, we can presume he's dead. Lyanna's dead, Rodrik's dead by Theon. Ned is obviously dead. Crazy. Also, mini Hodor. Baby Hodor, not baby. Adolescent Hodor. Or Willis. And he can talk. I wonder if we'll get to find out. Well, we probably will find out. And the Children of the Forest chick. Not so young, not so childlike anymore. More like teen of the forest. But whatever. Still cool. Still an awesome scene. I want to see more of that. There's a whole backstory there. I kind of wish they do like a spin-off of pre-Robert's Rebellion. That'd be awesome. Then we get to the Night's Watch. Sir Alistair Thorne and the little shit Ollie trying to break. They never said they wanted to take. They never said they wanted to take Jon's body. They just want to reunite their brothers. Just kill them basically. But 1-1 smashing through the door. That was cool. And then just picking up that one guy who was brave enough to shoot a bolt. He should have shot for the head, in between the eyes, or the neck. He just took him. I think quite a lot of big guys in this one. Hodo back, 1-1's back, and we get to see Mountain later. Three big giants there. And once the Tormund and Ed came back, I'm surprised they didn't kill them, to be honest. Put them in the cells. Bit lenient. Now John's back, he's probably proper fucked. Moving on then to King's Landing. Just some, we all know a guy like this who just has to exaggerate what they've done. I'm supposing he's the guy who exposed himself on Cersei's shame walk, and he had his little bragging rights in front of all his mates until a Mountain came along and fucked him up. One punch, one arm. Don't talk shit about Cersei. Then we get the High Sparrow talking to Jaime. What I found strange was the High Sparrow saying we'd spilled blood in this holy place, and 2 seconds later the whole the Faith militant appear with weapons ready to kill. Just echoes of real life. And that's what this show does so well. But Marine. Yeah, Tyrion, Varys, Missandei and Grey Worm chatting. I thought it was funny. If I lost my cock, I'd drink all the time, or I wouldn't stop drinking. I think so. I mean, that's a fair statement. But it's actually funny that Tyrion's actually the only guy with a cock in that room. Obviously Missandei doesn't have. But what the show doesn't show you, that the books does, is that Tyrion is super fascinated with dragons. I think this is the first time we get to see his fascination or his knowledge base on dragons. We all know he likes to read. He sharpens his mind like a warrior sharpens a sword. Or like a stone is a whetstone, I think he said. So he knows that dragons do not excel in captivity. When Aemon came over with his dragons, they were not captured, so they were massive. But further down the generations, they chained them up. So little puppy-sized, little cat-sized dragons, which would be quite cute. I guess little dragons, but easy to kill. And then he goes down to the basement and releases them. Got some balls, enough for all of them to actually go down there and touch. I'm in the dark, you can't really see who's who, but he touched them. That was good. That was awesome. They didn't kill him, which is a bonus. Not that I'd think they'd kill him. And Arya, day 2, I suppose, gets the fuck beaten out of her with a stick. But it's actually a good contrast if you think about it. If you see what people like Jon, or particularly Ramsay Snow, have done to get a name, to become somebody by getting their family names and being recognised, Arya's doing the opposite. She wants to be no one, and with the promise of a home, food and her eyesight back, she still said no one. So I think that's like a subtle little hint of her direction she's going, and hopefully we get to see more badass stuff from her now. Speak of the devils, the Boltons. Uh, when you think about it, is this a good thing? Well, Roose Bolton being killed puts Ramsay as Warden of the North. Nobody controls this guy anymore. He's just off the leash. Like Roose said, he's a mad dog. He'll be treated like one. I didn't think he'd kill him then. I knew he'd kill him. I thought he'd kill at least the child. I mean the baby, or his child. The baby, Lady Frey, whatever, and Roose. But I thought in the sleep or something. I didn't think he would stab him there. And then the hounds. Last season, seeing Shireen, a child, be killed. We now get to see a baby. Well, we don't get to see the baby get killed, but it is heavily implied. And then a Karstark bastard is there as well. Well, he's not a bastard, but he is a bastard. He acts like a bastard. Acting Karstarks and Umbers rally to the Boltons. Would they say faithful to the Boltons? That's the question. Now that Ramsay's in charge. Sansa, Brienne, Pod, and Theon. He's still kind of weak. Or hints of weak left. I'm glad that at least Sansa knows that Arya's still alive. I wonder why Brienne didn't mention it was the Hound. The Hound did offer to take Sansa away from King's Landing and did save her from being raped. So, would she have been glad Arya was with the Hound? Who knows? Who knows? But she knows. We know she's heading to Castle Black to meet Jon, who's now alive. So that's good news. A reunion. A happy reunion. For at least some Stark kids. Would he still be Lord Commander? That's a question actually. Would he still be Lord Commander? Back from the dead, he kept his vow. He served until his watch was over, but then he'd come back to life. I wonder if there's an unwritten rule, or if there's like a little subheading, sub-law. I wonder if there's like a sub-law. In case of death, you are free. Go, Jon Snow. And Theon not going with them to Castle Black. Is it wise to go back to Pike? See old Daddy Dearest. Home. Oh, Theon going home. There you go. Another home. He was betrayed by his own men. Those men are killed, but betrayed still. He's gonna go home to find his father has been killed. Balon, who has been murdered by his brother. Euron Greyjoy, who also come back home. So a homecoming for him as well. A homecoming to Balon really, if he's born amongst water. He's now sleeping with the fishes. I'm surprised that we were able to find his body. So Yara does not. They do not know who killed Balon. So Euron didn't make himself known. If he all of a sudden just pops up, probably would be more suspicious. So well played by him. And she cannot rule unless the mute one chooses her. That'll be... My guess is when that happens, just before that happens, Yuan will make himself known. Oh, but Theon is coming back. And Theon is coming back, so that should play nicely into a bit of politics. Politics of succession there. And then that all leads up to the Castle Black stuff. Jon Snow being brought back to life. Jon Snow being brought back to life. Her incantation's a little different to Thoros of Myr, but still cool. Bit weird. She cuts his hair and a bit of his beard, and then puts it in the fire. So maybe he's reborn from the fire in that way. Maybe. That's interesting to see what he does next and what happens next. And the look on Alistair Thorne's face is going to be worth watching. So that's it. That was episode 2, Home. Did you guys see anything that I missed out? Anything? Let me know. We didn't get to see any Dany stuff. Dany stuff or Jorah and Dario. Or Dawn. No Dornish stuff as well. Not too fond of the Dornish story at the moment, but give it a chance to grow. These 2 episodes have been amazing. They're shot out of the blocks. No steady building, just straight to 10. So it's going to be one hell of a season. Also, it's been a good week for the channel. We managed to get another 3 subscribers, making our grand total of 8. But please help us out. Let us reach at least double figures. Help us out. Help a brother out, man. Click the subscribe button. Click that like button. Leave a comment. Anything you see. Anything you want to see. Anything you think. Abuse. I don't mind. And check out our other videos. It will be a busy time at the moment. So my videos on Flash and Legends of Tomorrow and Civil War. It might, with the TV shows, it might have to be the next episode. I might have to skip one. Civil War I can put out soon enough. Thank you. Peace.